Welcome back to Scroll or Act, the podcast where we talk about climate change, social media, and why some of us care. And some of us just keep scrolling. Today's episode is a little different. We're imagining a conversation between two voices you've definitely seen online, but almost never in the same room. On one side, in Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, on the other, President Donald Trump. Let's get into it.
The climate and ecological crisis is not some distant threat in the future. It is happening now. People are suffering, people are dying, and yet we just continue to look away and ignore the science.
Excuse me. Nobody respects the environment more than I do, but what you're selling is a complete disaster. It's a hoax. We built the greatest economy in the history of the world, and you want to completely destroy it over fake science and radical predictions.
The climate and ecological crisis is not some distant threat in the future. It is happening now. People are suffering, people are dying, and yet we just continue to look away and ignore the science.
Look, you don't know what you're talking about. The climate has always been changing. It goes up, it goes down. Last week it was freezing in New York. Where was the global warming then? We could have used some of it. You just want people to panic.
These are not predictions, and this isn't a radical agenda. It's a survival plan. The science has been crystal clear for decades. How can you sit there and talk about the economy when we are already seeing working class communities flooded, crops failing from extreme heat, and families losing everything to wildfires right before our eyes?
People are sick and tired of the doom and gloom. They really are. They hear crisis, crisis, crisis from the fake news media all day, and they completely tune you out. They want jobs. They don't want to be yelled at by a teenager.
Actually, people want a future. They want the high-wage union jobs that a Green New Deal would create. They want air that doesn't give their kids asthma. Social media should be a tool to organize and mobilize the working class, not a place to distract us with empty slogans while the planet burns.
The truth is you use social media to complain. I use it to win. People go online to be entertained, to see winners. They aren't going on there to get a lecture from someone who wants to take away their cars and their hamburgers. They just want to scroll.
Then we need to give them a reason to stop scrolling. We need to wake up. We need communication that actually builds a movement, not just a brand.
Nobody is going to stop scrolling because you told them to. They're going to stop listening to you. We don't need your urgency. We need American energy. Drill, baby, drill. We are not going to ruin our great country for your radical agenda. It's just not going to happen.
Hope is a discipline. It's not a feeling, it's an action. We need real zero-emission solutions that center justice for the people you've left behind. Not more subsidies for billionaires and more drilling in our backyards.
Your solutions are a disaster. You want to shut down our factories. You want everyone riding bicycles and windmills that ruin the landscape and kill all the birds. It's ridiculous, frankly. We have the cleanest air, the cleanest water, but we are not going to destroy our great industries.
No one is saying shut it down without a transition. We are saying we must evolve. We can lead the world in renewable technology, or we can let other countries leave us in the dust while we cling to the 19th century. The longer you wait, the more expensive and painful it becomes.
That is exactly what you're saying. And frankly, nobody likes being scolded. You point your finger, how dare you, how dare you. People don't like it. It's very nasty. It doesn't motivate anybody.
Holding the powerful accountable isn't nasty, it's my job. I'm not blaming everyday people for a crisis created by a handful of corporations. I'm telling everyday people that they have the power to take this country back from people like you.
They don't care about your lectures, believe me. They care about gas prices. They care about inflation. They look at you and they think, what is she even talking about? They want to live their lives, and we are letting them do it. We're making them very wealthy.
It's not just about the price of a gallon of gas. It's about whether our children will have a habitable planet to live on. That starts with facing the reality of this moment and then organizing to change it.
You keep living in your reality and I'll keep living in mine. And my reality is making America greater than ever before. You just keep complaining on the internet. Have a good time.
We'll see which side history chooses.
And that's really the question, isn't it? We see the posts, we read the headlines, we watch the videos, but then what? Would you like to explore specific policy differences between these two viewpoints, or should we look at how social media trends have shifted this debate?